In having time to interact and work with Howard Schultz, I was quickly immersed in his vision to take Starbucks coffee to create a coffee shop that would become the third place in people's lives. I couldn't help but reflect on the idea what our community would look like if the church was actually the third place in people's lives. Redeemer Lutheran Church, back 35, 40 years ago, is this thriving congregation. And then over the decades, membership began to decline. And so somewhere around 2007, the remaining 30 members have this difficult decision to make about their future. And it was at that time that the Lutheran Church of the Resurrection in Garden City, which is just a few miles down the road, where instead of selling off this property, they proposed that Resurrection would assume ownership. The vision was that Resurrection would welcome the remaining members into membership. The new church plant would be called The Life. I came to Resurrection and The Life in 2008. I continued to draw on the experiences I had with Howard Schultz in those early days, even before Starbucks went public. Could The Life be the third place in people's lives? A gathering place right after home, work, or school. People may not be very familiar with not only how we worship as Lutherans, but why we do the things we do. And I'm consistently giving short explanations of what we're doing and why we do them. We also place great value that our time in worship extends beyond the sanctuary in here, as we welcome everyone to a big breakfast on Sunday mornings. The interactions and relationships that are built and sustained after church are just as valuable as what takes place in those 60 minutes that we gather together here during the liturgy. We're a community now that worships well over 225 people a week. Our school is full. And when it came time where we had the opportunity to invest money, we obviously went to LCEF. Actually, LCEF was offering the best rate that we could find. It was great. And then we also knew that the monies were going to be used for good purposes to help other churches that are being planted or being replanted or revitalized. And that investment for us meant it was a win-win for everybody. I really see it as trying to show people what's possible for church when we're very intentional about developing community and developing community that's centered around the message of Christ. And it's been wonderful to see that The Life has become the third place for so many people.